Well, the Bears pulled off a hard-fought win on Sunday night, but it came with a price. Cornerback Charles Tillman will miss the remainder of the season after tearing his right tricep. The Bears placed a two-time Pro Bowl player on injured reserve on Monday. Tillman came up clutching his arm in pain on this play in the third quarter on Sunday's win at San Francisco. Tillman suffered a similar injury against Detroit last November. The Monsters of the Midway are back in action this Monday night against the New York Jets. The Colts were also looking for their first win of the season as they welcomed in the Philadelphia Eagles to town on Monday, but in the end, they just fell short. It was a hard-fought game the whole way as the Eagles tied the game up in the fourth quarter with a touchdown pass to Jeremy Maclin. The Eagles would later kick a field goal with 3 seconds left to win the game. This loss drops the Colts to 0-2 on the season, and quarterback Andrew Luck knows the loss hurts, but says his team needs to get back on track.
It stinks. It's not good, and realize, it's not the end of the season by any means. And our minds are now, all right, on to the next one, whoever that is, and we know we've got to get in the win column and get moving in the right direction.
Credit, Philly. They made more plays than we did down the stretch, and we just didn't have enough at the end of that deal to get the job done.
The Colts are tied with the Jacksonville Jaguars for last place in the AFC division, but they hope their luck will change when they play the Jaguars this Sunday at noon. Last time these two teams met in Jacksonville, the Colts took the win 37-3. The NL Central leader looks to pull even further ahead of the division as the St. Louis Cardinals welcome the Milwaukee Brewers to town. This key series starts tonight with the Brewers 5 games behind the first-place Cardinals. The Pittsburgh Pirates are the only 3.5 games back of the Cardinals, but a series win against Milwaukee could make the division a two-team race between the Bucks and Redbirds. Last series between these two teams ended in the Cardinals' favor as they won 3-1. First pitch comes at 7 from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. And the Eastern Illinois women's rugby team is less than 3 years removed from an undefeated season. Since 2011, they have combined to go 8-9. After a bye week last week, the Panthers will get a chance to return to their starting form against Lindenwood. Eastern dropped the opening game against the Wisconsin All-Stars 64-5, but 2 weeks in between games could help the Panthers clear their heads. Under the same head coach Frank Graziano, Eastern went 40-1 in 2008 to 2011, which is why the last 3 years stand out. Last time the Panthers played Lindenwood was in 2012, where they won 43-10. Eastern will hope for more of the same tonight starting at 7:30. Well, that's all for sports. Braden, Margaret, back to you.
Well, thank you, Jessica. And if you'd like to keep up with Newswatch 24/7, be sure to log on to our website at WEIU.net.
There you'll find real-time forecasts and the news video of the day.
And if news is happening in your community, let us know by dropping us an email at news@WEIU.net.
Have a good night and join us again tomorrow here on the area's only local newscast on PBS.